Hi there and welcome to the famous EFC with me, Adam. This video we are going to be talking about Everton have only got 3 games left at the Grand Old Lady. So this video we're going to be talking about Goodison Park, as it's a very sad couple of days left at Goodison Park for Everton Football Club. The home of Everton Football Club over 133 years at Goodison Park, and it's coming to an end as we look forward to a brand new era of the banks of the Road Blue Mersey at Breamly Stadium on the docks. But through the up and down times we've had at the football club, we've had some happy memories, we've had some horrendous memories, and hopefully will never happen again, of fighting relegation for over 7 years. So let's hope that all come to an end as we start this brand new era at Breamly. But it's with great sadness is that we're leaving this famous stadium, the Grand Old Lady. She's been one hell of a stadium, the Grand Old Lady, the Toffee Lady as well. But we're going to miss this ground significant, and that, like, as much as we love it. And yeah, we've made great memories at our time at Goodison. My memories are, what I will always remember is that it's been the home, my first ever game under David Moyes in the park end. I sat, I can't remember who was against, but I remember my first game ever. And the atmosphere was rocking, and that I'll always love. I had some remarkable nights when we stayed up as well. 1-0 against Palace under Dyche as well. I'll always remember then the point deductions what we had, and we stayed up with the 10-point deduction. Then we had another 2-point deduction, and I'll always remember when we stayed up at Goodison Park, the home. But it's been a fantastic stadium, and I am sad to leave, that we are leaving it. I'm sad that I'm leaving my seat behind, and my seat was perfect. I've sat in the family enclosure, is where my seat is, and I'll always remember it. But as we say goodbye to the final historic Goodison Park at the Grand Old Lady, it is upsetting, and I'm going to be, to be honest, I'm going to be really upset and emotional on the final game. I've just got a ticket for Ipswich, the second to last game of the season, and I tell you what, that could be my last ever game at the Grand Old Lady. So thank you to the Grand Old Lady, to Goodison Park. I love you. If it could talk, if the Grand Old Lady could talk, then she'll agree with me. She's a beautiful stadium. Yeah, I'm trying to not get emotional here, but massive memories to make at this ground. I'll always remember as well. Just trying to think. My first ever game as well. My first manager was David Moyes, and my last manager as we leave Goodison is David Moyes, and that is a huge credit, and it's an honour to have David Moyes again. But through the up and down and the bad times we've had at the ground, we've put them behind us. Just think about Super Kevin Campbell. His ashes were spreaded on the pitch. Dixie Dean as well on the pitch. And just think about the season ticket holders who's been at this ground for many years, since the Howard Kendall era, before my time. And just the huge memories for people to make at this ground. My memories, what I've made is my first ever game, and the games I've been to during my time since I was young until I'm 20 years old now, and hopefully when I'm 21 this year in October, we will be at our new stadium. So I end Goodison when I'm 20. So from 1 year old to 20 years old to now, that's how massive I've been at Evertonian for. And yeah, it's sad, but I've got really, really good memories, and especially when we do the tour as well. But I'm just going to miss the grand old lady very, very much. The atmosphere is boss as well. It gives you goosebumps when the siren goes on, Zekar's booming. It's a grand old team to play for when that booms in the Merseyside derbies. Or the chant as well. Just the atmosphere altogether is what I'll miss. So I hope that we can bring the Goodison Park atmosphere with us as we start our new chapter in Branley Stadium. Let me know, guys, in the comments what you're going to miss about the grand old lady, please, because I'm very keen to know what you guys are going to miss about the grand old lady at Goodison Park. So please, as I said, do let me know your thoughts in the comments on it, as we end a really, really sad era and a happy era as we go and start our new chapter in the new stadium. Let's make big history just like we have at Goodison Park. Let's hope and let's do it in Branley more. Let's make that as special as Goodison is for us Everton fans. And let's make it a hard ground for the opposition teams when they come and face us at our new home in Branley Moor. Let's make it a bear pit, just like we made Goodison for like derbies and all that. Let's make it amazing. Let's make it huge. Let's get all the history. Let's win the league, trophies, Europa, the lot. Get into Europa. Let's make our histories. Because I tell you what, it's going to be one hell of a sad end to Goodison. So do let me know in the comments what you're going to miss very, very much about Goodison. And please do let us know if you know when your last game is. If it's going to be now, if you're not a season ticket holder, have you already had your last game? Let us know. Let us know in the comments if you've got 2 more games left. I believe that I've got 2 more games left, and I don't think that I'll get to Southampton, because I think I'm going to be in the ballot where the club picks it out. But I'm hoping that I can get hold of a ticket on my membership somehow. But as I said, it is an emotional time. It really is. I'm just trying to not like get upset, but it's really emotional as we say goodbye to the grand old lady. And that as well. But it's been a boss ground to always remember, and it's forever in my heart, and the pictures of it will always be in my head. And what a beauty the stadium has been. And yeah, it's been a lovely journey, me as an Everton fan at Goodison Park, during the good and bad times, and especially the belter times we've had with the point deductions and staying up, the magical nights we've had under the light, like winning Liverpool in the Merseyside derby and all of that, and so on. Having Carlo Ancelotti at the football club, finishing 10th with him at Goodison, and all of that. Having David Moyes at Goodison all them years, getting into the top half of the table, finishing 4th, 5th with David Moyes. Back in 2002, when I wasn't born. I was born in 2004, so I went between 2005 and 2004 as well. But in the middle, when I was young, when I was about 5 and 3 years old. And I'll tell you what, it's been a magical at the Grand Old Lady, and I'll always be thankful for being a part of the Grand Old Lady. So to the Grand Old Lady, thank you very, very much. And yeah, I'll always remember her as well. So thanks very much for being so amazing with the atmosphere, and thank you for all the boss nights we've had under the lights here at Goodison Park, and for so on. Let's take a moment to have a look at the whole stadium itself. Let's have a look.